I think we're on. Hello, rubbish hair. I've just picked up Hind.
Hello!
And we're about to go to the first day of our tour. I look really tired, don't I? My eyes are really.
Awesome.
My hair's rubbish. I've come straight from work.
You're not supposed to be looking at yourself. You're supposed to be filming.
Right, okay. But we're about to go to Bury St Edmunds, which is the first day of the tour. We did a preview last night, which was a little bit shaky, I think. Wasn't it?
Very. No, it was fine.
It was fine. And so, yes, we'll join you again in Bury. There's sat nav.
Wish us luck.
There's sat nav. There. Says that it's 33 minutes away. I think we're on. Yeah, so we've just arrived in Bury St Edmunds. Hind has just belched, hasn't he? And it was rather disgusting. So our venue's down there somewhere, and it's very, very, very festive around here. Fake snow things. It's really nice. I'm not going to buy that waistcoat. So here we are inside the venue now, and this is that's Hind. Yeah, that's good. And that's a Christmas tree. That's very nice. I do like this venue very much. Actually, the ceilings are very low. Apart from that, it's a nice size space. So here we are then, we're in Bury, as you know, and I'm feeling quietly confident about this show tonight, I have to be honest with you. Last night's preview was a little bit shaky, but I'm feeling much more relaxed today. I think the lines are just about there. We've been told that ticket sales are slightly on the quieter side of things, but that's okay for the first night. So I'm just happy to get through this. Hind has just got changed. I think she looks very nice. Say hello, Hind. There you go. Good, you on shot there? Wicked. And we've got a lovely Christmas tree here. That makes me feel. Look at that. Very festive indeed. Then over here we have. It's quite tricky there. That's the whiteboard. I've dreamed as a corkboard actually this year for this tour with some plays in it. And we had some press coverage as well, which is quite nice. Didn't help, but there you go. Thank you very much to the Bury edition. And so hello, the show is, I don't say hello every time, that would be annoying in retrospect, but we've done our first proper show tonight, haven't we? Here's Hind, hello, yes. There she is. And it was okay, actually, got a smallish audience, but and old people. But lovely old people who smiled a lot. They're quite reserved, but then they clapped at the right time and they said some very nice things afterwards. The song didn't work at the end, did it, Hind? No. But apart from that, I thought it was a much more composed performance last night. I think spirits are quite high. We had a lovely meal as well, and someone bought some merchandise. So all in all, happy first tour. Well done, Bury St Edmunds. It is happy, haven't they, Hind?
Yeah, thanks, Baytree.
Baytree in Bury St Edmunds, one of our favourite venues. So there you go. So we finally found. I'm filming, by the way. We finally found Devon. We stopped off. The traffic jam earlier wasn't so bad after all. I think I was just being a bit dramatic. And now we've just got to our venue. Well, the venue's up there somewhere. There's also, they're turning on the Christmas lights tonight in Kingsbridge. And so the traffic is really, really bad. It was a tough trip, though. There's lots of winding roads, wasn't it, Hind? It was really tough.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 It wasn't very nice.
It was horrible, and no one else seems to know what they're doing apart from us. But yes, we should go into the venue now. We are backstage in Kingsbridge. Here's Hind, and it's our little backstage area. There's some clothes there. That's my elf costume. That's my Santa outfit. That's Hind's stuff. Some shoes there, like that. And there she is again. Yeah, nice small turnout so far, but all good, and very exciting. So we've just done showing Kingsbridge. Yeah, quite tricky tonight, I thought, actually.
I think we had too many olderish children that didn't quite get it.
It's not a show for teenagers. I mean, we appreciate anyone that turns up, of course, but it just felt a little bit on the flat
Some of them
side of
enjoyed
it.
it,
Yeah,
though.
no, that's what the adults loved it, I think, actually. And I do love Kingsbridge, is where my parents met and got married and stuff like that, and I'd like to come back, but the song at the end didn't quite work again, but we so last time we did the show last night, we tried to have it sort of a serious piece, I think, and then tonight we tried to do it ramshackle, go for comedy effect, and it still isn't really working either way, which is a shame because it's the end of the show as well. But we'll see. Hind?
Yeah, well, we'll work it out, and the song will be awesome.
We need you shouldn't rely on a big audience, but we could do a really big, vibrant audience. I think like one that's really come on, woo and stuff, which we've had on the previous tours. I think we'll probably do a couple of nights like this, and maybe Christmas is more difficult for people. But let's go on the scary roads back to
Smitherley.
That place, and probably have a few beers, and then tomorrow we're in Liverpool, which is the other end of the country. Good morning. We are just about to leave Devon now.
0.9 miles.
So sat nav saying it's 5 hours 3 minutes on our next trip. We're off to Southport near Liverpool. We're doing a show tonight in Formby, aren't we, Hind?
Yes, we are.
Oh, yeah, there you are. Yes. I think we slept well last night. Watched match of the day.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
Spurs won 2-1. So yeah, that's Devon. See all that? That's Kingsbridge, Southley. What's that?
Smitherley. We've already discussed this.
Yeah. Right, so here we are. We're in Liverpool now for show number 3. Yeah, 4 including previews.
Yeah.
And we're at the bar. Cafe Dart.
Cafe Dart.
Cafe,
yeah.
that one. And it's very nice, actually, if you can see that there. You might accidentally get a Shubber or something. Is that a Shubber?
Look at my pot of tea.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Pot of tea, and she's happy enough. I've got that, which is awesome. So quite a stressful drive actually today. It was just over 5 hours it's supposed to be, but took a bit longer because of the horrendous conditions out there. But apart from that, we're here safely now. We're staying in a nice little hotel that's cash only, which always makes me feel a bit weird. What do you think to that, Hind?
Yeah, it's weird.
And it's very festive here as well. If you can see.
And there's a massive blown up poster of your show outside.
Outside, yeah, it's like a proper blown up
we
sort
walked
of.
past.
Yeah, so they've promoted us really hard. I think it's gonna be a quiet one again, but yeah, cool. Hind has something to say.
I don't. I'm quite excited for tonight
Why?
though. Because I like performing.
Me as well. So we've just done this show in Formby, Liverpool, and we're at the Bar de Arts, is it? And it was amazing actually tonight. It's the first really good night of the tour, I think. Actually, it was just strange because it looked a little bit quiet at first. We sort of looked around, and I was pacing around a lot, and we were there very, very early, and there's a lot of silence in the air. But then actually the audience were really up for it. It felt a bit like a panto at times. Hind's characters got a little bit of stick actually, didn't they?
Yes, Paul, they did.
Right? I can't think me.
Look. Yay!
Oh, there you are.
See me? Yeah, no, I got heckled actually quite a lot.
You got called a bitch.
I got called a bitch, and at one point they told me, even though I tried, and my line is, "Oh, I tried." And they're like, "Well, you obviously didn't try hard enough, did you?" Like, oh dear, I don't know what to do because
Yes, I thought they were lovely. I think they're mostly older ladies, which is obviously my demographic, Paul Richards' housewife favourite. Cracking, really first really great night of the tour, I think, actually. Yeah.
And free mulled wine. Well, they bought me one.
Yeah, and they offered me a beer, but I'm going to drive in a bit. But yeah, really happy. Thank you, Liverpool, because we were a bit unsure about this one. But we'll head back there again soon, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. Woo!
Here we are. We're still in Liverpool. No post-show stuff. There's Hind there, over there, and dinner for this evening. Ginsters and pepperoni, and some chicken bites as well there. And a can of lager.
And I've got a John West
Hind's got something.
style tuna salad.
Yeah, something really healthy, which.
But I did just have a pepperoni as well and those chicken bites. And I'm going to have a packet of crisps after.
What is she like? Eh? Yeah. But it's nice to actually finally relax. That was a really good show tonight. I think really good show. Yes. So here we are. We're on day 4 of the tour. And we are we're in Kendal today. We're performing 2 shows tonight. I think they've both been selling quite well. At Wilf's Cafe in Kendal, where we've done shows before, and it was always very nice. We're staying in a place about half an hour out of town, and it's called Abbott's Hall. It's really quite posh, actually. We arrived 2 hours before we were supposed to check in. But it looks nice, doesn't it, Hind?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Yes. And
What else do you want me to say?
I don't know, just
I've
chat.
already said it looks lovely. It looks lovely.
And yeah, so yeah, wicked. So we're in Kendal now for performance number 4. Is this 4? 5 including the preview, and lots of tickets been sold for tonight. It's just a lovely, lovely venue. We really like it here actually because it's just so incredibly festive. And if you see around this room here, that's festive, isn't it? That there, it's Hind actually here.
Actually doing something.
There she is. You can't really see from this. I'm not very good with the camera. It's swaying all over the place, but she is. Folding up the programmes. We've given out quite a few programmes with Christmas cards for the audience to try and get a festive vibe going on, and she's been signing them as well, which is nice. And I think we're all set up actually. I'm very excited. We're doing 2 shows here tonight, and I feel very refreshed. I had a bit of a stressful time finding petrol earlier. That was stressful, but I had a bath and a shave and a sandwich, and generally in quite good spirits.
You had a poo as well.
I went to the bathroom, which was really nice. Enjoyed it very much. So we've just done our 2 shows in Staveley in Kendal, and that it's like us when we did shows here before. Actually, really attentive audiences, very very quiet throughout the show, but then big applause at the end. So I think they are enjoying it. You just don't always feel it sometimes, but then at the end you do feel very very nice about yourself, and good audiences as well tonight. We made a little profit on Preston and on Kendal. Sorry, I think the tour is currently about £30 down, which at this stage of the tour is not too bad at all. Did you enjoy it, Hind?
Yeah, I did. I thought the first audience was probably a bit more lively. But all in all, I really enjoyed myself today. Apart from because it got really really busy during the first performance, and there was too much noise.
Yeah, we missed a cue, didn't we, Hind?
Yeah.
I had to shout your name, didn't I?
Yeah.
Because it was really awkward because I was stood by myself on stage.
Yeah.
Apart from that, though, it was cool. I personally thought the second show, the energy levels weren't quite there. It's the first time I've done this show twice in one night, and because the first one actually started late, there was only about a 40-minute gap in between performances, and it's quite a big show actually to do energy-wise. A lot of costume changes and stuff. So
I had to get changed in front of people as well into my bra because they were sitting upstairs.
They loved it.
It was really embarrassing. And then they left as soon as my costume changes had finished.
Yeah, they knew, didn't they? They knew. I got in my pants. I was just in my pants as one of the waitresses walked past and she giggled. But she was quite nice, actually. And hopefully...
Seriously, you really aren't fussy at all.
Whoa, I am. So we're in Preston now. We've had a bit of time to kill today because where we were last night, wherever that was, Kendal, isn't too far away, and Hind is over there. Say hello to the camera, Hind.
Hello.
If you saw her there or not, but she's making a cup of coffee. So we're in a hotel we stayed in before. It's very nice. Not too sure about ticket sales for tonight. I think they're going to be quite slow, but we'll see. It's a nice venue anyway, so hopefully it'll work out. We're quite tired today, which is strange because we've had a lot of time to kill, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So here we are. We are in Preston. This is a nice little theatre. Actually, it's called Kurova. It's a fairly new space. Nice. Hind's just been singing some crude songs, really, which I don't approve of. So, no, because this might go on YouTube. And we're just setting up for the show at the moment, so as you can see here. Stop it, Hind. Rude words. So that's our whiteboard there. That's some paper and stuff. See, our intro music to the audience is A Christmas Needs Up with Chaz and Dave. That's how we roll. We've laid out 15 chairs this evening. That's optimistic, I think, really. But we'll see. We don't know any people in Preston. But the posters look quite good as well, and there's a few more bits of proppage there. So there you go. So we're in Preston. We've just done the show. We've done the show to two people tonight, but it's still lovely. You know, it's the best two people who could have done a show in front of us. A really lovely theatre space tonight, and just we're talking to myself. We're in a bar at the moment. We're just done a show, and one of the people, Alice, I mean, is kind of chatting to him. In fact, here she is. Here's half the audience.
If I had flowers, I would have thrown them at you.
Oh, bless you.
Not in a threatening, aggressive way, just in a
very close.
great, this is fantastic, I love my life right now sort of way. Because do you know what? Public, whoever's watching this, I was having a shockingly shit day, and then I came and watched it, and it really cheered me up. So thank you, Paul and Co. Hind.
Do you want to hold it yourself? Because I can't see your face in there.
Hang on, my hair. We've had a surprisingly really good evening.
It was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, Tarquin. That's right, Tarquin. The Tarquinator.
Such an attention seeker.
Tarquin. Have it back.
No, I don't want it.
Why do you think he writes a
Take
show
it.
for an hour with him talking?
Tarquin.
No, I'm done with that.
Apparently this guy called Tarquin, he calls himself the Tarquinator.
Yeah.
Which is
Legend.
pretty fit, to be
Legendary.
honest. Made a stage out of his back garden, which is awesome. And that's all I've got to say about that.
Yeah.
I wasn't invited. They didn't know me, so I won't take it personally.
Will you clear us off?
Yeah, I'll let you off. I'm talking bollocks. Take it off first.
Okay, cool.
Oh, awesome.
Sure? Really?
Yeah, why not?
Is that a Grolsch for me, please?
It's Christmas to go.
Well, I'll come with you. Oh no, should I?
It looks like I'm chatting to myself. It's
Alright,
quite
I'll
weird.
stay.
But so they can do. Hang on, I'll just Yo, so this is tour day 6. 6?
Yeah.
I think. They can't see your hands. Do that. They can see that. Stop it. We just started in Cranford. We're slightly hungover from last night. It was very nice in the end, despite the two people in the audience. Cranford itself seems very sleepy. I should probably talk a bit quieter. We're doing 2 shows here today, and it's quite close to home. So after these shows, we're going back to our respective houses, which is quite nice before the Cambridge show tomorrow. And here's Hind.
We have to whisper because Paul thinks if we talk loud we'll wake people up in their houses. We're in the car, by the way. We're in a car, and there is nobody around.
Stop it. Looking forward to today. I think they sold quite a lot of tickets, actually, for this one. But we are. I'm hungover, my lips really.
It wasn't even being loud. There's no one around.
Okay.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah, we're on this time. We've just done 2 shows in Cranford, and it was lovely today, actually. Really good. Sold out shows as well, which is always nice. we walked in and we weren't quite sure what to expect because they were just sat eating their lunch, fry-ups and stuff. It's a Sunday afternoon, I guess, and we realised that was actually our audience, and they just break into show in a cafe. But actually, people moved around, and the first show I thought was the best we've done it so far. Does Hind agree?
Hind agrees.
Hind does agree. Good. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's lovely. It's called the Old Forge, and it's basically just a little square building, but they've turned into a tea room, and it's so nice. And they sell local art, so I bought myself a little Christmas bag.
Ooh, my name's Hind, and I treat myself.
Well, Paul bought it, but I will give him the money back.
Yeah, and now it's committed to film. You have to.
Exactly.
£4.80, I believe. I thought the second
Make it
performance.
5.
Yeah, I thought the second performance was a little. Thanks. Finished.
Ooh, come on, you've just been talking for like 2 hours straight.
I'm actually concerned because the second show, like it was the second show in Kendal as well the other day, wasn't quite with the energy of the first one, and the audience can sense that as well. And tomorrow night we've got lots of nice, pretty people coming to the show, and so I want us to be good on both performances. Ideally, we're in Cambridge tomorrow night, but you know the tour is back in profit, isn't it? Back in profit, Hind. We made a profit out of that one, and we made quite a loss on most of the tour, as you would have guessed. So we're about £30 up now. Get in, fuck yeah. Wicked. Okay, we're now.
Football match, Paul.
Right. We're now going home for a bit. I'm dropping Windy off, and then I should go home. And then tomorrow night we're in Cambridge for a hometown show. So we're backstage at the moment, about to do our first of 2 Cambridge performances this evening. The home leg of our tour, really badly attended, has to be said, for a home troupe, home show. Is that someone coming? No, which is okay. We've got about 6 or 7 in there. How many in there? What? Got 10 actually. It's not too bad for the. We're doing a show as well at 9 PM, which has got about 20 I think pre-booked. So that's actually not too bad after all to a home show. And here's Hind. There she is.
My face is blinded by a big light, but it's fine. You can see me now.
Very good. Marvellous. So we're in the car and we're going to go to Bristol. Now, Cambridge was really good, by the way. I forgot to film afterwards, but it was really very good fun, actually. Small audiences, but nice, enthusiastic, quite sweary performances. It's all good. So a couple of days have passed. We're back in the office. Hind is just getting into the car now. Hello, Hind. You're being filmed, my dear. Hello.
Space in the boot.
Yeah, loads, actually. I can edit out. Also, I'll do it now. Is that enough?
Did you move my stuff then?
Yeah, I had the drum kit, so I had to. There's a bit of an oil spillage in the car, but it's fine. It's all.
Panicked for a second.
Yeah, no, it's all in the back seat. I hope. Cool. So off to Bristol now. Anyway, well, if Hind would like to say a few words about Bristol in a second. Let's let her get comfortable. Being filmed.
Oh gosh, hello. Hi.
A lady of very few words. But, I seem to have picked up a cold over the last couple of days as well, which is annoying.
I'm feeling a bit rough.
Yeah, it's going to be a crazy night. But I'm not entirely sure what time we're on either. I think we're on at. I thought we were on at 8, but the posters are saying 7 in some places, but we'll work it out, I'm sure. Okay, let's get going. So it's 4:44 on a Friday, and a few little twists on the journey here. My tyre wasn't in a good way, was it, Hind?
No, it's completely flat.
Yeah, and it's good that we can laugh now. Not laughing at all, actually. It's quite shaken up because. So I went to get it pumped up after we got at McDonald's, and then we were driving about 8 miles later. The car started to feel really bumpy again, so we got back here, and it was clear that the tyre was leaking somewhat, leaking air, and yeah, it's completely and utterly knackered. Now, I've never actually had to change a tyre before because I'm not a real man, and
Neither am I.
probably more of a man than I am. And so yeah, we're in this little BP garage near Bristol, and the very kind man who works in the shop came out and showed us how to do the tyre and pointed out just how dangerous the tyre was that we had, and how it was bold, it was going to burst at any moment, we could have lost control of the car. So that's scared us a little bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was like said the wires were showing and showed us, which means it could have just sparked up. And yeah, we could have had an accident.
We didn't.
Thank gosh, we didn't. Yeah.
Is this the last time you tour with me, Hind?
Maybe. I'm joking.
Probably the last time I tour with me. I don't know.
I'll take control of the car next time, and I'll take it to get serviced.
It had its MOT quite recently. No, light doesn't work. That's cool. And this car is falling apart.
Oh, let's say that. We're gonna get back tomorrow.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Anyway, we've got to go and do a show tonight. Fuck. Always like me. So basically, I'm not going to let Hind get anywhere near on the camera. I'm not. So.
Wait. This is what Paul Richards would look like. No, wait. Don't my face.
Hey, my name's a woman. Generic woman name. Alice. Alice, that's a girl's name. Hi, I'm Alice. Oh, we've been talking.
It looks like you've got one of those hairstyles where you shaved half of your head.
My name's Sinead Connor. So anyway, it's a video diary we do of the tour. We've been doing it most nights. I've got once. And we're Bristol
Does it
now.
to look at himself?
My bandmate before, so I took a lot of selfies, and it was all good. Oh, there you go.
Oh, stop it.
So you don't like yourself?
Yeah, because I can see my face.
And so we've just done a show in Bristol, and it's very nice actually here. There's a bit of external noise, but apart from that, I thought we got over it okay. I had a heavy cold. Didn't really know the script tonight as well as we have.
A heavy cold.
It's a heavy. That's a cold. You don't know it. It's there.
It's a tiny bit of a cold.
It's a massive. I don't think we were quite as sharp as we have in the previous nights, but that's okay, because we had Matt and Izzy here, and here they are. You might have to point it around to yourself. You might have to direct it.
We have to point it ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
Good show.
Now I've seen the Paul Richards Christmas show. Christmas has begun.
That was lovely.
And I've got my mate Frank.
Yeah.
He's keeping me company. What is going on in my hair?
Rubbish. So anyway, we enjoyed Bristol. We made a £12 loss on tonight, but that's okay because we're currently £128 up. And we sold a CD to a girl who seemed to really enjoy this stuff. She looked us up online and everything. That's how it should work anyway. But I'm really excited by the idea that we've got genuine people into my work. She went to some plays by paulrichards.co.uk and she looked me up and she still came to the show. So
Have you copyrighted it? I'm going to start doing
My
some plays
face?
by Hind Shubber.
some plays by Hind Shubber. It'll be shit.
Some shows by Shubber.
So the Shubber show. That's the one we're doing.
Nice shit. You made that. Yeah, good show.
Wasn't bad, bit slow tonight, but tomorrow night we're in Halesworth, and hopefully I shouldn't have told my parents about the whole tyre thing. They're a bit concerned now about the tyre thing because they probably doubt my driving, but Hind doesn't doubt my driving. She doesn't. Anyway, that's Bristol. Let's get drunk. So you join us now for the final date of the tour. We're in Halesworth. It's a really tricky place to find, but lovely, absolutely fascinating and really festive. The most festive place we've been to on this run so far, quite easily I think actually. It's really loads of lights and stuff, if you can see. Just very festive. And yeah, it's a 1920s themed restaurant. I think we've sold out as well, so it's fantastic. Yeah, here's Hind.
Hey guys. Yeah, we're in Halesworth in a place called Tilly's, and Rachel and Nadia have come with us tonight, and I had
Which is nice of them.
Yeah, and I had a turkey curry.
I had a bacon sandwich.
Turkey curry all the way. It was really nice.
Bacon.
I'm feeling festive.
It's a really lovely vibe here actually. I'm not sure if this is naturally our target audience, but we'll see how this goes. I think they're going to be very, very close to us, so it'll be soft-spoken tonight rather than shouty.
You're doing a selfie, darling?
We filmed.
Many selfies.
We're making a documentary on it.
Oh,
so
great.
so you're in it as well now.
Oh.
Well, so I think,
That's the lady. Polly.
yeah.
So that's Polly.
He's been brilliant. So we'll let you know how it goes. So it's a few days after the tour now. I suddenly realised we didn't actually film anything after the last show in Halesworth. But that show went very well indeed, actually. It was a sold-out show. Perhaps the performance a little bit dry at times. I had quite a heavy cold that night. Shouldn't really blame on that. Still, not the best performance, but it was filmed as well, which is cool. And the audience were quiet, but seemed to enjoy it a lot, and they applauded at the end. So that was the end of the tour. Quite a successful tour, this one, I think. A little bit stressful at times, but as always, I'm thinking of the next tour ahead, and that will be the best tour ever, clearly. And always great to work with Hind. Quite, I think stressful tour is probably not the right way of describing it, but that felt a little bit difficult at times, but she's a wonderful actress, and I look forward to working with her again soon. And so now, with the Christmas show over, I can actually think about Christmas. I've got a tree, there you go, in my room here, in this house, and some cards and stuff there as well, which is quite nice, and so yeah, wicked. So Merry Christmas.